Hello everyone, good day. I am Carlos Miguel Pihabado and from the BTVTED 2A. So for today, I want to discuss to you about the social and emotional development and adolescence. So adolescence is a time of big social changes, emotional changes, and changes in relationships. Preteens and teenagers are forming independent identities, developing independence, and testing their abilities. Positive relationships between parents and teenagers are important for social and emotional development in adolescence. So, kumbaga, there's have a big social change and emotional changes and also in a relationship between their friends, families, and relatives. So, kumbaga, ara na sila sa time. Nagabag-o ng ila perceptions and perspective within themselves. So, dira na natin mabalaan kung ano mga posible nga mga mabag-o sa aton socially and emotionally for this topic. Are the development in adolescence, the changes socially in ourselves. So first is our identity. So you might notice that the child trying out new things like clothing styles, subcultures, music or arts, or friendship groups, friends, family, media, and cultures are some of the influence on your child's choices in this year. So it means that identity developing a strong sense of self, personality, connection to others, individuality. So therefore, a positive teen self-identity is vital. That's very important. It is because it shapes a teen perceptions of belonging, not just for their teen years, but for most of their adult life. So kumbaga, ara na sila sa stage nga gaamat-amat na or step by steps nga gabag-o ang ilang nga one sa ila kaugalingon. Kag kung ano ang mga bagay nga posible nila maobra sa muna nga pang-idaron. The second is independence. So the child will probably want more independence about things like how they get around or where they go, how they spend their time and who with, and what they spend money on. As your child becomes more independent, it'll probably mean some changes in your family routines and relationships as well as your child's friendships. So for me, that independence is very important for the adolescent stages. It is because it promotes confidence and self-esteem as well as motivation. So nagamotivate ang bata. So ano bala ang mga posible kung maobra man kay independent ako. Kumbaga, makadesisyon ako sa akon pangkaugalingon. So it will give a perseverance in their life. So it fosters self-reliance, allowing your child to feel they have control over their life. So teens 6% dependence through their fashion choices, the music they listen to, the friends they spend with, how they spend their money, and the activities and hobbies they dedicated their energy to. The battle for control of their life and environment can create conflict between parents and child. So, kumbaga, ako na niya. So, independent na kuya. Ang tanan niya gusto ko is maubra ko na. It is because I am confident and independent as an individual person. So, the third is responsibility. The child might be keen to take on more responsibility both at home and at school. This could include things like cooking dinner once a week or being on the school council. Sometimes you might need to encourage a move towards more responsibility. So means it's to become capable adults or preteens and teenagers need to become responsible and make decisions on their own. So this is a very important part of their journey to young adulthood. Helping your child learn to take responsibility and make decisions is an important job. So dapat responsable ka gid sa imong mga desisyon sa imong nga sarili kag sa imong nga giniobra sa imong nga sarili. So for example, ang imong nga household chores gin-assign ka ni mama mo or isang imong family. So dapat dapat be responsible ikaw sa muna nga mga bagay-bagay o sa muna nga ng obligasyon nga ginhatag sa imo. So dapat responsible ikaw nga tao or nga bata. So the fourth is values. So this is the time that the child starts to develop a stronger individual set or values and morals. So the child will question more things. Your words and actions help shapes your child's sense of right and wrong. So it means that at the young age, kinatudloan na kita it aton nga ginikanan sang mayad nga pamatasan kung ano ang tama kag hindi, kag kung ano ang dapat obrahon kag hindi dapat obrahon. Kag syempre ginatudloan man kita sang aton ginikanan kung paano magrespeto sa mga elders sa aton or mga elders sa aton. Sa mga nakakatanda bala sa aton, like for example, nindodaan kita sa ginikanan tanga once niya nakakita ka sang ng tigulang sa imo, sang pangidaran mo, you need to say po and opo. It is because show us respect to them. Like, example naman is, kung nakakita ka lolo kag lola, so dapat ma-blessed ka gid sa ila nga kamot or ma-blessed ka gid sa ila. It is because nga show respect nga ikaw may pagrespeto sa ila. It's because nga tigulang sila sa imo. So muna ang values. Amo na ang pinaka-importante sa bata. Ang values. It's because it shows behaviors and attitudes. The fifth is influence. Friends and peers might influence the child, particularly the child's behavior, appearance, interest, sense of self, and self-esteem. You still have big influence on long term things like your child's career choices, values, and morals. So, na-impluensyahan kita kung sino ang aton nakasalamuha kag kung sino ang aton upod pirmi. For example, ang aton nga friends nang na-influensyahan kita sa ilang hilig. For example, hilig nila yung magligoy-ligoy. So, kung ikaw man nga bata is na-influensyahan ka sa muna nga hobbies nila, eh syempre makadto ka man dito, magiging hobbies mo man na. Magligoy-ligoy ka man na. So, you need to choose right sang imong ginakasalamuha or kung sino ang mga kaupod mo. Kay sometimes, ang imong mga kaupod, isa mo pa na ang magatudlo sa imo sang kalainan. So the last one is media. The internet and social media can influence the child, communicate with friends, and learns about the world. They have many benefits for your child's social development, but also some risks. Talking with your child is the best way to protect them from social media risks and ensure their internet safety. So, ikaw dapat nga ginikanan, ginatudloan mo ang imo nga bata kung paano gamiton sa tama kag hindi tama ang paggamit nila sa social media platforms. Kay ang mga bata subong addicted na sa online games, sa Facebook, sa Instagram, or any social platforms nga lapta subong. So, dapat ikaw nga ginikanan, ikaw gid na ma-first steps maga-advise sa ila, kag maga-guide sa ila para hindi sila mapahamak sa ulihi. So, dapat responsable man ang imo bata sa paggamit sa ila nga social media. So we are now done discussing the social development changes in adolescence. So let's move on to the emotional changes development in adolescence. So the first changes emotional is the moods and feelings. So the child might show strong feelings and intense emotions, and their moods might seem unpredictable. So this emotional ups and downs happen partly because your child's brain is still learning how to control and express emotions in grown-up way. So na-notice nyo ang mga bata at age of 8 to 15 years old, may daw swing mode pa sila. So daw alabuton bala kung kisa daw akig, daw kisa mahibi, daw kisa happy. It's because nga nag-develop pa ang ilang brain. So, gina-learn pa nila kung paano mag-control or mag-express ng ilang feelings or emotion sa iban nga tao. Second is sensitivity to others. As the child gets older, they'll get better at reading and understanding others people's emotion. But while your child is developing these skills, they can sometimes misread facial expressions or body language. This means they might need some help working out what others are feelings. So, kumbaga, sensitive na sila kay ara na sila sa pangidaron sang tsakto, do sensitive na sila kag mabasahan na nila kag ma-understand na nila ang feelings sang ilang nga nakasalamuha. For example, ang ilang nga ginikanan akig. So it means bal-an na nila nga akig ang ilang nanay. So kumbaga daw mahadlok na sila, daw hala daw akigan ko sang akon nga nanay. So another example is facial expression. So kung mabalaan nila nga daw nagasimangot ang ilang or do nagasampok ang kilay sang ilig ginikanan. So it means mabalaan na nila na akig ang ilang ginikanan. But kung kisa nagakasala man ang ilang interpretation or ang pag-intindi sa mga facial expression nga ilang ginalantaw. So kung kis adabi kung 'di ba ang mga tao kung kis may ara gid nga tawong nagasampok ang kilay. So hindi mo mahambal nga daw pirmi akig. Kay syempre kasampok ang kilay ay hambal mo dason ay daw akig man ni pirmi daw mo yung problema. How man akong kis nang dapat kailangan naton nga intindihon kag dapat naton hibaluon before naton i-judge kag before kita maghambal kung ano ang aton nga nakikita sa aton nga isig katawo. So the third one is self-consciousness. Teenage self-esteem is often affected by how teenagers think they look. As the child develops, they might feel self-conscious about their physical appearance. The child might also compare their bodies with those of friends and peers. So, nagaka-confuse sila or naka-conscious sila sa kung ano bala ang akon nga itsura, gwapa bala ko, cute bala ko, bagay bala ni nga bayo, nga gimbakal ko sa akon nga sarili, or ara bala nga nang nami man ko bala tulokon kung muni ang soksokon ko. Kag kung kisa ang mga bata or muna nga pang-idaron sa mga adolescence stages na gina-compare nila ang ilang body figure sa iban, like sa ilang friends or sa ilang mga nakasalamuha. For example, nakita nila itong daw ko pagwapa, gidyo bala si Kathleen, paano bala ko kung muna man ko ba ka gwapa kag ka sexy man? So dapat ikaw nga bata, dapat hindi ka magiging insecure sa imo isig katawo. You have your own unique and you have your own beauty and uniqueness to yourself. So dapat i-develop mo na kag dapat ng contented of who you are and what you have. So hindi ka dapat maging insecure sa iban. So, natakal na naton tanan, na-discuss na naton tanan. So, I hope na damo ka mo na-learn, kag damo ka mo na-gain sa aton nga topic about social and emotional development in adolescence. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for the time and the efforts na ginghatag nyo sa akon nga pag-discuss. Thank you so much and God bless. Bye everyone!